Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your pick a card reading with Whispers of the Soul. Today we are here to connect with the energy of what you need to release. For this reading, we have two piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to before we start our reading with the pile number 1. If you connect to the pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Pile number 1, what you need to release. Pile number 1, your cards are really self-explanatory. We have prying eyes, the spell is cast, poison thorn. Someone has their eyes on you. Let go, low vibrations. Connecting just with what we have in here. We have a tiny bit of everything. You need to release that energy that you are working with, but actually is poisoning you. And probably, if you are trying to do magic to keep someone, it's backfiring on you. If you are trying to hurt someone because they did hurt you, it's going to backfire on you. So what I would say is, release any intention of harming someone because they did harm you or they hurt you. Release the energy of paying back. This energy itself can be worked on with a different energy. And it takes in here two people doing the same thing, but having different intentions. Let's say, for example, this is just an example. You came to my pick a card reading and you decided to do a healing with me. And my healing is acknowledging that, yes, someone did hurt you, but I will focus in healing you. Whatever that person has to pay because they hurt you, justice won't be brought by me. It will be done divinely. This is one way of dealing with the situation. And let's say you go to someone else and you say to this person, there is someone that I'm looking at, they hurt me and I want them to pay for what they've done to me. And this person will focus solely in make sure that this person pays for what they've done to you. It will backfire in all of you. Not even just you, including the person that is trying to help you will end up harming you. Okay? And this is because you are not meant to do justice through your own hands. Don't get your hands dirty. Even if you feel like I'm going to ask someone else to do it for me, it will be exactly the same. You are not being guided to do justice by your hand. You are being guided to bring justice to your life through healing yourself, and in the process, when the time comes in and it is divine for everyone, be it good or bad, the universe will be the one actually dealing with this situation. And for certain people, it's almost like talking about justice. Justice will be made, but remember, you yourself, if you are talking about law, you are not a judge. You are not the expertise in the area that you are looking for support. So allow people that are able to guide you and support you to do that for you. Okay? Another thing that is important for you, what you need to release, pile number 1, without a doubt, a person that needs to come out of your life. They are dragging you down. They are lowering your vibration because they are spying on you, not with good intentions. It could be someone younger, and for certain people, unfortunately, it could even be a younger sibling. Okay? Pile number one, when it comes to this reading in here, these cards in here, for me, the images are talking exactly the way the cards are coming. Exactly. Okay? So what I will do, I think I will share the message from the book because from my side, I feel that the most important thing has been done, or maybe I'll do it in the end. So I will do it in the end. First, I'll go with my intuition, share everything that I feel that is need to be shared, and after, towards the end, we will bring the message specific from the cards that want to share their energy. Okay, so pile number one. We already mentioned two things in here that needs to be released. Someone that is trying to drag you down, and someone that is lowering your vibration, and that could be all the same people. And a particular situation where you want justice. Justice cannot be made by you or someone that's sharing the same vibration as you, hurting others. Okay? What I see in here is two distinct energy. When I see this healer in here, he goes back again. They will deal with the negative energy, but it won't backfire. But you have others, no matter how powerful they are, they might be sharing the same pain as you. And this pain they are sharing, although you feel that you are being empowered, acknowledged, it's dragging you down as well. So we need to be careful sometimes when we are low and we are engaging with people that are supporting us in the same vibration. It's nice to say like, oh, I'm against this, and other people come and say the same thing. It's okay. Sometimes it's good to, let's say, do a pity party. But after, when it comes to resolution, we can't go back to that same vibration, because otherwise you'll be dragging us around in a circle of a never-ending sadness and low vibration. Okay? So without a doubt, there is an energy of releasing the negative and allowing the positive to surround you. It's almost like saying, even if pain is everything that you have, healing is available. And for sure, you can free yourself. And we have in here surrender, frustration. So what we had in here in the beginning, the things that you need to release, that they are not allowing you to move forward. Okay? So when someone is hurting you, you're holding to their energy, to their feelings, to that particular situation that is draining you. When someone is trying to help you, but vibrating the same energy that you are vibrating, which is the energy of loneliness, darkness, and feeling low, if they work towards this energy to manifest something, to defend you and attack someone else, you go back and get stuck into the same place. So it's almost like saying, you are trying to poison someone, but you are poisoning yourself. And all this together is not allowing you to feel free, to live free. So what you need to release? You need to release the energy of frustration. You need to surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So even if healing is needed in here, the person that is meant to help you cannot address the darkness with darkness, pain with pain. They need to embrace the light, and that light will deal with the darkness. It's all about changing the tune, upgrading your frequency, and allow the universe to support you. Not in the way that you believe is the best way, but in the way that the universe trusts that will be the best for everyone involved. In here, the divine is coming to say, justice comes from the divine, not from us, not from mankind. So to consider all the informations that we have in here, pile number 1, is important for me to connect with each card in here, because some of them is not even about releasing, but it's about being careful. Pay attention. There is something going around you. You need to deal with it, but not in the way that you believe, in the way that you are going to be guided to. It's almost like saying, through the next 2 to 3 days, you will start hearing things that are guiding you all to the same direction. And that direction is the opposite direction of what you've been doing. It's almost like saying, let's say, for example, you came to my pick a card reading, you heard that it's possible to support you, but without vengeance. And someone else comes in, no, let's go, I can revenge you. So the opposite energy that is supporting you in here right now is what I'm saying. You can heal without revenge yourself through getting your hands dirty. Tomorrow, something else will show up again to tell you that there is another way. So what you start going to feel is that one person will be always get what you're saying, but be stuck in that frequency of, I can revenge. But you'll start receiving different messages, all directing you to the opposite. So today you heard me, you might listen to another pick a card reading, you might listen to another person, and they are going to say exactly the same thing. Although you are in pain, there are different ways of dealing with it. Come with me, I will support you. But in the end, the choice is yours to make a change in your life. So connecting with the energy of prying eyes, someone has their eyes on you. So we are talking about competition, defensiveness as well. Someone is keeping a close eye on you. Whether they have good intention or bad is not yet clear. What is clear is that you are doing something right. Others are taking notice of you, and you will not be able to stay under the radar for much longer. This also means opportunities will become more frequent, and you may find yourself contemplating prospects you haven't considered before. This is an excellent card for anyone wishing to be in public eye, seeking employment, or looking for new love. You have caught the attention of someone who matters. However, shining brighter attracts attention, both good and bad. Be careful of jealousy and rivalry. Every successful person experiences copycats, no matter how high your vibration or how small your platform is. Shadows are attracted to the light, the same way a moth is attracted to a flame. You may experience more competition or even a straight-on attack. Don't dim your light, but take proper measures to protect yourself. So, more clarity coming after reading this message. What you need to release to be able to succeed in whatever you want to manifest. Frustration. Don't compete. Don't declare war, even if someone is declaring war to you. Surrender to something bigger of whoever is declaring you war. Connecting with the energy of the spell is cast. Let go. What you need to have in consideration in here, pile number 1. We already see that you need to release the energy of frustration. For certain people, it's related with energy of people that are surrounding you and are not declaring what they really want right now. Protect yourself and heal yourself. And interesting, comes in here as well, protect your own interest. Keep doing what you're doing the right thing, okay? For other people in here, what we have is that although fame is not something that you might be familiar with, it's coming to your path. And you need to be willing to be under the spotlight. If you are running of being from the spotlight because you already fear being attacked by someone, the truth is, for certain people, with the energy of the spell is cast, I feel that you've done everything that you could to protect yourself, and want it or not, you still need to expose yourself. So pile number 1, if you came to this reading, if you are a healer, a public speaker, someone that is willing to do a work for the world where you need to be exposed and people will be pointing fingers at you, go forth. You are protected. You are ready. You'll be attacked one way or another. So just go for it. It's like saying, if you hide yourself, people still know of your existence. If you show yourself, at least you are in the right place for them to expose themselves. It's almost like saying, put yourself out there, your enemies will show their face. Once they show your face, at least you will always know what you're dealing with. But in the future, after that, there's no need for you to worry. The only thing you need to focus on is in what you're doing. Because if you're calling attention, it's because you're doing something right, isn't it? So, like they normally say, I'm not sure if I'm going to repeat it properly, but what they say is that the tree that have more fruits is the one that we tend to take the most. So you are this tree, blossoming, shining, bearing a lot of fruits, and it's normal. People will want to take from you. You just need to make sure that no matter how much you give, avoid taking what is not yours. So give your love. If someone is trying to give you BS, send it back by saying, thank you, it's okay, I have enough in my plate, keep it for you. Okay? Connecting with the energy, the spell is cast. It's all about surrendering to the energy of letting go and allowing the universe to do its own thing. There comes a point in every spell when you have done all you can do. You've cleared your space, focused your energy, said your invocation, and followed all the necessary steps for sending your intention out into the universe. Now it's time to let go and let the universe work its magic. Surrender, trust, flow. This card comes to your reading when you are in your own way by holding on to expectations, trying to force or manipulate, obsessively seeking answers, or wishing to control your circumstances. You do not need to focus on a goal 24 hours a day for it to manifest. You don't need to say an affirmation 200 times a day for your intention to be heard. You don't have to make an endless array of vision boards or purchase every spiritual tools you can find to increase your magic. The universe doesn't need you to do anything but defer to the infinite intelligence of spirit and be ready to leap when your goal is presented to you. You are being called to find more peace and calm in your life, to have faith that all will be as it should. There is no room for the universe to surprise you with something better than you are imagining when you hold on too tightly to your idea of what something should be. What you have inquired about will unfold when the time is right. Pulling this card is also a message from Spirit requesting that you do not inquire about this situation again for a full moon cycle. So connected with this energy of let go and surrender the energy of frustration, what are you trying to manifest so hard to the point of not allowing the universe to support you? It's time for you to surrender. It's time for you to allow help to come into your path. And sometimes it just means heal yourself, give it to the universe, and allow it to manifest it. Especially for things that you've been working on forever and ever. You're trying to make things go where you want, and the universe is just coming to say, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolve a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach this situation more calmly. If you have to do any spell, what I would say is work with healing energy through meditation. It's almost like work with energy of Kuan Yin, with energy of love, with energy of Mother Mary. Pray. The biggest spell you can do is to pray. Do prayers that tend to last, let's say, 9 days. Let's say Mary how you say it? Mary untie the knots, something similar. If you came to this reading, something that calls your attention, just write in the comments below to share with you the Mary novena to untie the knots. And it's something that you can do through 9 days and ask the universe and the energy of Mary to support you to work this energy that is blocking you. But you can't sort it out by yourself, so you're giving it to the spiritual realm. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be this, okay? Mantras will help you. Pile number 1, I will say it again. Look, the biggest magic that you can do, the biggest spell cast you can cast right now is through praying and activating the energies of mantras, affirmations. It's almost like saying that it's not about doing, it's about feeling and praying. This is what I feel for you, okay? And praying sometimes is almost like saying, I give this to the universe, and after I will pray, and whatever comes in will come. If it doesn't come, that's fine. I will move on forward with my life. I know this goes in contradiction with what the book is saying about you do not need to focus on a 24-hour goals, or you don't need to say affirmation 200 times a day. Still, there are certain things that surpasses certain limitations. So if you want to do, let's say, a prayer to Archangel Michael, for example, go for it, okay? All these things will actually help you. So another way of seeing this reading pile number 1 is what you need to release. You need to release people that are trying to bring you down. You need to release actions of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, including people or situations that are actually limiting you, blocking you, and draining your energy. So if you are able to release these 3 things in here, your frustration will vanish. Pile number 1, I have the feeling that your frustration is surrounding things that involve other people. It's like, if you want success, it doesn't depend on you. If you want to feel at peace, probably you have people around you that are draining you. So it's like you're needing to run from others so you can find your own self. Connected with energy of poison, thorn, low vibrations. Low vibrations, unhealed trauma, self-sabotage, dwelling on the past. When a finger is pricked by a poison thorn, the first thing to do is to pull the thorn out, removing the source of discomfort. The wound can't begin to heal in the thorn if the thorn stays in place, and may even become infected, which can spread to other areas. Emotional trauma are a lot like thorns that have been left inside to fester. They continue to hurt, then spread, and before you know it, your entire being is suffering. Halloween 1 is a time to let go of the heart. Right now, it's time for you to let go of the hurt, trauma, and baggage you've been carrying. At this point, holding on to the past is causing more pain than the original event, leading to stagnation, self-sabotage, and self-destruction. You may even see your hurt affecting positive areas of your life. A bad breakup may result in lack of focus at work, or the sudden loss of a job could put strain on an otherwise healthy relationship. You can't change the hurt. You can't change the hurt that has occurred, but you can do your best to begin to pick up the pieces. Self-help author Bob Proctor says, if you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hands. Therefore, if you choose to focus on the pain, that is what you will continue to find. But if you release the cause of the earth and learn to find the light in the darkness, you give yourself not only the chance to heal, but to learn the truth of how strong and rare you are. Pile number 1, I have the feeling that Gaia is around this energy, okay? Because every time I'm trying to say earth, someone hurt me, it comes the word earth. So there's a connection in here of maybe grounding yourself, releasing the energy in the ground, and again, release your worries to the universe. He does have your back, and he is supporting you. In another word pile number 1, you need to release this energy that people are dumping on you, their problems. If you are a healer, they are paying you. There's nothing for me to say. You are doing your job. You just need to support your own self in releasing the energy and disconnecting from the work you've been doing. So my suggestion is, do you feel like you are under attack with frequency, or you are unable to disconnect with this energy of healing others? The energy does attach in you with frequency. What I would say is, even if you are a healer, you might want to find someone that is able to heal you while you are taking care of other people. Sometimes because we are good with what we are doing, we like to do our own self-care. But there are moments in life that we have to recall that the person that is living the problem might need someone else to support them in going around it. So it's almost like if you are a healer and you are feeling frustrated of absorbing too much energy from the work you are offering to others, find someone that is able to help you, but in love. It's all about where they are coming from. If they're coming from an energy of love, by all means, only love will manifest. If they're coming of an energy of attacking without understanding, that won't be good. Okay? So once again, with this, we need a loving energy in here. Okay? Because there's a lot of low vibration, and it's not a win-win situation. Actually, the one that has more to lose will be dragged down. So my suggestion is, do not focus on the low vibration. Don't hold in old mechanisms or old ways of dealing with things. Learn new ways of doing things, preferably in love. Okay? Once you do this, pile number 1 is almost like you're protecting your aura. There's something in here as well connected with energy of your aura. This is where the energy is able to infiltrate. So it's like heal yourself, and after shield yourself with the energy of light, love, and hope. So release low vibrations. Don't hold tight to old ways of thinking and ways of doing things, and release anyone that is able to sustain, let's say for certain people, the hate that you already have inside. Don't try to gather with people that will do exactly the same. Okay? It's like you need fresh air. You need new energy. So to close your reading, pile number 1, I think you have enough information in here connected with what you need to release. Because in the end, regardless of what you need to release, they all do the same thing. They bring the energy of frustration. Therefore, what you need to recall is, it's time for you to release frustration. It's time for you to surrender it. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. This is the message for people connected with pile number 1. If you connected to pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Pile number 2, what you need to release. So you have the energy of the midnight moth, distraction. Pile number 2 coming with a tiny bit of dense energy. Okay? Nevertheless, I will try to focus as much as I can in what you need to release. And by all means, if we are talking about release, we are talking about dense energy. But I didn't felt it in this way in pile number 1. So in your particular case, I'm feeling this energy. Unless pile number 2, you are, how can I put this? Unless you are an energy that works in the darkness, even if it is for the greater good, then I would say this density means no harm. At least when I look at it myself, it means no harm to me. Therefore, I don't believe it means any harm to other people. It could be because you yourself, how can I say, you do connect with the heaviness. We have certain people that do work in the dark side of the realm, but they are there with good intentions. They are there to transform. They are there to heal, but from inside out. So sometimes when you present yourself to the world and the people are assessing your energy, they don't see the light because you are covered in the darkness. But deep down inside, this is what we have, light. So there is something majestic around pile number 1 that is not about what you need to release, but it's about as well. I can see it as, let me put it this way, I think I can see it in what you need to release. You need to release the fear of your own power. You need to release the fear of controlling who you are, assuming that at any time things can go astray, things can go wrong. I don't think they will go wrong, pile number 2, sorry. As long as you accept who you are a soul that works for the darkness. And working for the darkness in here doesn't mean doing wrong things. It just means that in the same way that the sun works during the day, let's put it this way, you are the energy of the moon. You can only shine in the darkness. Why? Because you are revealing the hidden truths. Not the ones that we can see with our eyes, but the ones that are inside our heart. So for certain people in here, when it comes to the energy of what you need to release, is all about releasing the fear that you have of your own self, of your own power, of your own darkness, which should not be perceived as darkness, but the gift of being able to shine the light where only darkness does exist. I'm going to bring a simple example in here of darkness through the human body. Where is your heart? You don't have it in your hands. It is inside your body. As far as I know, for you to be able to see what is inside, you need to cut open yourself. But what we have inside, I'm going to call it darkness because it's being protected. Any light that comes in, we can feel it in our physical body externally. But it doesn't go directly deep down inside. It will have an effect on it, of course. But it's just to let you know that see darkness as everything that is inside your body, your heart, our skeleton protected by the external things, your veins protected by your skin, your mouth protecting, let's say, the tongue inside, your teeth or tooth, I never get it right when it comes to plural and singular. So see it as you doing a vital work for humanity, but from inside out. Even if people cannot perceive it, you yourself, you need to accept it. Because if you do not accept yourself, no one will. So love yourself the way you are, pile number 2. Okay? This is really important for you. Connecting now with the energy of distraction. For certain people, what you need to release, the energy of distraction. Your capacity of following the wrong path. The energy of being stuck. Allow change to manifest in your life. There is a heavy message coming from this energy of the Midnight Moth distraction card. I will reveal all the cards just for me to take a decision if I actually should read it or not, because there is an energy of polarity in here. So we have the energy of Book of Spells and the Witch Hunter, Danger. This pile in here, your reading might be connected with the energy of spirit ancestors, guidance that is meant to find you, connected probably, if I'm not wrong, with pile number 2. I think these readings can be connected, okay, because what we had in that particular reading is that someone vibrating low energy being supported by someone that wants to engage with negative energies through vengeance, doing spells that will make someone else pay. But there is danger ahead. So I will read the message from this card in here. It might be important for someone that's being lured in here. It might be important for someone that's being guided by vengeance energy. And you need to come out of this vibration as soon as. So reading from the book. Always remembering what you need to release. You need to release the energy of distraction, following the wrong path. As a matter of urgency, you are being requested to change. Midnight Moth brings an urgent message. It's interesting because this card of Midnight Moth can be seen as the energy. Oh, interesting. This is me because now I'm seeing other things. The energy of this card is connected with the vibration of the moon. And here what we have again, the energy of the moon. Okay, so there's a lot of energy in here vibrating. Energy of sorcery, witchcraft, manipulating energy, but not for a good cause. Okay, remember there are 2 vibrations in here. There are people that do have this energy, but it's like I said, you only work in the darkness because you are there to help people to come out of danger and removing them from there. So for these people, probably what I'm about to say is not connected with you. This is only for people that feel like this is for me and they know what they are doing. Midnight Moth brings an urgent message. You are in need of a drastic redirection. This is your last stop before it's too late to turn back. You've been lured onto the wrong path by a beautiful but dangerous light. We all do it. We all compare our journey to someone else's. You might wonder what makes them so special, or how it is that they are always getting opportunities that never seem to make their way to you. The answer is that they are on their own path, which is completely separate from yours. You've been distracted, too focused on other people instead of taking the journey designed specially for your soul. Your unique gifts have been hiding behind your attempts to be something you are not. Maybe you are dressing in a style not your own, but which makes you feel as if you fit in. or decorating your home to fit a trend that isn't really your taste. It could mean doing things with friends that you would rather sit out, or changing your goals to make other people happy and more comfortable. Midnight Moth wants you to know that it's not yet too late to turn things around, but it could be very soon. It may not seem so, but others can intuitively pick up when someone is not being authentic. You may be in danger of losing out on something remarkable because you weren't showing up as yourself. Remember, the universe brings you opportunities that are meant for you, that are meant for who you are, not who others believe you should be. Remember, not being truthful to your own self may lead you to devastating consequences. So you need to release immediately the urge of being like others, the urge of embracing the energy of becoming someone else. There's an energy in here of a copycat. Okay? We are not saying these words in here to hurt you, but sometimes we take other people for example. What I'm trying to say, let's say for example you have a quality, and whatever you're meant to do is not what other people are doing, it's just you. But because majority are doing what you believe other people perceive as great, instead of paying attention to your own gifts, to your own dreams, to what you have to manifest, you are following the crowd, not trusting in your path. Therefore, you're not being original to your own self. So what you need to release, the need of following the crowd. You are unique. You are one of a kind. So allow yourself to be alone instead of being surrounded. Allow yourself to be alone instead of being surrounded by people that are not like-minded. They are not in the same journey as you. And no matter what they are doing, if it's working for them, it's not working for you, because each one of us, we have our own destiny. So follow your call. Yes, we can try to look into others to inspire ourselves, but never become what they are. You see what we have in here in the energy of the Book of Spells? Learn. It's interesting because I have to bring the cards in here from pile number 1 to pile number 2, because there's something going on in here that I think it is important, okay? The cards are really similar in certain things, okay? We have the energy of, let me see if I can. We have the energy of the prying eyes. We have the energy of the spell is cast. And we have the energy, of the poison thorn. So what I can see near with the cards in the way they are, pile number 2. In pile number 1, this energy of prying eyes wasn't revealing itself. If it was someone that has their eyes on you, if it was good or bad. But if you came to this reading in here, without a doubt, it's bad. Someone that has their eyes on you, they are distracting you. As soon as they have what they want, they will get rid of you. So, don't follow the path created by others. Follow the path either created by you or by your guides. The second thing we have in here, the spell is cast, let go. Book of Spells, learn. There's something in here really interesting in here of allowing yourself to do the things that you do while respecting others without becoming who they are. Because you guys are coming from different paths. You come from a path of light, love, and hope. And whatever wants to surround you comes with the energy of low vibrations, luring you to danger. So there's something in here, pile number 2, that I believe that is present in your life. By the moment you reach this reading, there is already someone in your life that you might be sharing with, speaking with, but they are distracting you. They are lowering your vibration. They are not helping you. They are not supporting you. They are draining you. And whoever it is, for certain people, it could be someone like you, but they are not you. You could be a healer like you, but they are not you. You could be someone that you trust, but you shouldn't. So there is an energy near pile number 2 that is it's a really, really thin line. There's an energy of misperception in here. There's an energy of not finding the right people because you believe the right one is already in your side. So there's a lot of perception in here, misperception, a lot of energy of misconstructed ideas, feelings. It's like there's an energy that is not clear. So what I would say, pile number 2, I think this will be easier, okay? Because talking about energy, it's not as simple as it might look like, okay? Talking about it might be easy. Dealing with it and manipulating energy might not be as easy as it might look for certain people, okay? So what I would suggest in the pile number 2, whatever you feel that is bothering you right now, in the moment that you hear this message, it doesn't matter what it is. If it is a person, if it is a situation, if it is an object that is in your house and is bothering you, get rid of it. Even if you receive it as a present from the Pope, get rid of it. Okay? I know that I'm going to the extremes in here, but it's almost like something that might look inoffensive might be draining you. So, if someone gave you something that you really love, but it makes you feel uncomfortable, and in here, really love, I don't even think it's about really love, because we have the energy of misconception. So it's, let's say for example, if someone that you like, or presumably you should like and get along with them, or they presumably should love you, they gift you something, they offered you something, but in the moment you received it, your thought was like, I don't trust this person. I like them, but I don't trust them. That's enough for you to know that whatever they're about to give to you, be it from, how can I put this? Be it because they are giving it without malice, without bad intentions. The truth is there is something else that you can't see. Their real feelings. It's almost like you are receiving a present for someone that, how can I put this? For someone that's been in your side, but you never trust them, but now they are behaving in a way that makes you feel comfortable. So pretty much what I'm feeling, let's this conversation roll in here. Let's say that I'm talking with your spirits right now, okay? And I'm going to use myself as an example to support you in here, okay? Pile number 2. So what you need to do is like replace myself with yourself and see it as a conversation with your guides. Look, beautiful soul, right now you do love a family member, but they've been distracting you. They are showing you love, but you always knew that that love wasn't real. And even if it's real, their actions aren't aligned with what they say. They say, I love you, but in action, they are hurting you. So please, don't allow yourself to be distracted by feelings that are always shifting. Spell sometimes doesn't require manipulating energy through practicing what you know. Spell sometimes can be created through prayers. A simple prayer. Dear Lord, this family member in here, get rid of their arrogance. They've been affecting me. So what that person is calling as arrogance, actually, in your particular case, you are not arrogant. You are protecting yourself. They are trying to dim your light so they can shine their own light and control you. Because they are not able to control you, they rather call you a complicated person, an arrogant person, a person that is always, let's say, you are the black sheep of the family, a person that is always in the opposite. When people say yes, you say no. When people say no, you say yes. And they try to take all these things in here to make you look like you are the worst person in the world. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by people that want to manipulate you. They feel threatened by you. This is why they want to control you. Since the beginning, I didn't mention it once. When I've done this reading, I keep feeling and seeing a snake in here. Okay? This snake energy, it's almost like saying, they are sending low vibrations into your direction. They are pretty much looking at what you have, how you are living, and not wanting you to be surrounded by the peace that you are embracing. So pile number 2, there's something in here that is actually ridiculous. You wanting to live your life and someone doesn't want you to have the life that you want. So instead of them bothering to take care of their own life, fight for what they want, work for what they need, they want to remove you from your own path for them to succeed in what? They will never have what you have. They will never get what they want. So it's almost like a stupid thing to do. This is nonsense, what's going around pile number 2. People wanting to bring you down because your light is shining. Instead of getting close to you, learn from you, elevate themselves with you, they want to bring you down. And we go back again. This is nonsense. So what I would say, whatever you feel or whatever comes to your mind in the moment that you are listening to this pick a card reading, take note of everything that came in. Don't even judge. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're talking, I'm going to be a tiny bit drastic in here, okay? It doesn't matter if the person that came into your mind is your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friend, your teacher, your coworker, your boss, even your own self, even your perceived way of acting. Take note of it. You will come to the conclusion to two things. Either you'll be able to identify the people that are distracting you or harming you, or you'll be able to recognize that your energy is blocking you because you are emanating the darkness instead of remembering who you are, the energy of light. So there's another message in here when it comes to pile number 2. This energy of the moon, I will have to put it in this way. You've spent so much time in the darkness that you are forgetting that you yourself, you are a star, you are a light. You are an energy of light, you are the source of light. So remember who you are. You are light. Things that some people might have received and I would get rid of it. Things that do have smell, okay? Let's say someone offered you a candle. Avoid using things that people that you feel uncomfortable with. Perfumes, for example. There's a lot of things connected in here with smell. Okay? There's a lot of things in here connected with smell. So, a sign. Oh, that's interesting. Pile number 2. The universe is saying in here, every time you come across a smell that is not, you're not able to justify it in your surroundings, and if this smell is not good, there is a lower energy surrounding you. Therefore, cleansing is important at that particular moment. Regardless of us saying that you might need sage, you might need Palo Santo, whatever comes in your mind, whatever you are able to grab with your hands, use it. Even if you yourself can create your own spray at that particular moment to cleanse and heal, surround it in your place. So this is one thing that needs to be revealed in here, and it's coming out of the energy of darkness. People that tend to sense, feel, especially smell things that you look around and you can't see it, if the smell is not good, the energy is not good. Someone's thoughts are trying to surround you, and that thoughts are from low vibrations. So as soon as it's like saying, I'm feeling something burning. Inside my house, nothing is burning. I look outside, neighbors, everything is okay. You can't identify this source of burning. See it almost like someone is burning something with your name. Because they don't know that you're able to feel them. Do your small tricks to release this energy and protect you. And for certain people, you can yourself light a candle and ask the universe, anything that is unwelcome, be it visible or invisible, burn it and remove it from my path. Can work with 2 candles, red, green, purple. 3 colors that are repeating themselves in here. We have red, we have purple in here, we have the rose, red, the leaves, green, we have the blue candle in here. Oh, interesting, that's not even blue, that's purple again. That's a lot of purple. Purple in here, purple in here, purple in here. We have purple in here. We have red in here, red in here. The red as well from the mushrooms as well. They were calling my attention. So pile number 2. 3 candles that you can work with. Green, red, purple. And why not pink as well? This is what came in here. There are more things coming in, but I think that's enough, because otherwise it feels like this reading will never end. Okay, so pile number 2. When it comes to this energy that is surrounding you, we are identifying things that are dragging you down. People that are able to put you in a path of danger. They are trying to bring you down. They are almost like lowering your vibrations. And now can you see this? They are trying to befriend you. They are trying to get close to you. As soon as they are able to bring you down, you will see their claws. Therefore, protect yourself. Don't trust. Unfortunately, for certain people, you need to find a way of embracing what I'm going to say, because there is the need of balance in everything that we do. But it's almost like, don't trust anyone. If you don't trust yourself, you're not in position of trusting others. This is why I'm saying, don't trust anyone. If you have trust issues, work first on yourself. Okay? But aside of that, pile number 2, really important for you, protect yourself with energy of hope, with energy, it keeps coming, with energy of hope, with energy of love, with energy of prosperity. The energy of prosperity is all about intensifying your wishes. I know that I am protected, therefore I am prosperous. I know that I'm loved, therefore I am prosper. I know that I'm able to overcome any obstacle, therefore I am a prosperous person. Danger doesn't lure me. What guides me, it's peace, hope, and love. So pile number 2, considering this energy of what you need to release, looking at the energy of the Midnight Moth with distraction, Book of Spells with learn, and the Witch Hunter, danger, there's no doubt. The energy of betrayal, danger, jealousy, the need for you to protect yourself is important right now. As ominous as it seems, when you receive the energy of the Witch Hunter, it means that there is someone in your personal orbit who wishes you harm. A co-worker might be attempting to sabotage your work, or a friend might be spreading vicious gossip. In some rare cases, receiving this card may also be a sign that a curse or hex has been placed upon you, and you should take steps to protect yourself. If you already suspect someone, this card is a confirmation that you are right to be cautious. Be mindful of what you do and say around this person, and take extra care to validate paperwork or do more research before making any commitments. If your reading is about money or career, there is a sign of potential financial trouble, which is not the case, but at the same time, we are open to everything. Why? Because it can be anyone coming from any area of your life. Whatever opportunity comes into your path, that you have the feeling that it can lead to loss and damage to your reputation, please take a step back. Don't go through with what you wish to manifest. Remember, since the beginning, your cards are talking about avoiding taking the wrong path, a path of distraction that will not allow you to succeed, but for sure putting yourself into danger. So more important than the pick a card reading, if you need it, please reach out to someone to support you. Or if you feel that someone you know appears to be in immediate physical danger, be it emotional, any way of danger, ask for help. Okay? There's another thing that is important in here as well for you, pile number 2, is that with the energy of surrender comparisons with other people, sometimes when you think that, oh, I can do this, the other person will be able as well to do it, please avoid this kind of scenarios, because you are able to deal with dense energies, and other people might not be able to deal with dense energies. They need someone else's help. Okay? So pile number 2, if you feel that you are in danger, if it is in the spiritual realm, you know where to go for help. If it is in physical realm, you know where to go for help. So do what is the best for you. Okay? My suggestion is, everything that is physical, it's your priority. Deal with it right now. As soon as you address things that are in the physical, go and ring the bell for the spiritual support. This is what I would do if I have a problem in the physical realm. If I need a doctor, if I need a lawyer, if I need a teacher, if I need whatever I need, I will find the person in the physical realm to support me. Once I'm done with that, I'm straightforward opening the door of the spiritual realm. This is not just to say that in my case, probably I might do it in the other way around. But anyway, this is me. And this is because, let's say, for example, that if I know that if I have a health issue, I will do a cleansing, and straightforward, I will have to look for help, for example. Okay? But once again, remember, we are not the same person. And your card comes in here clearly saying, surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Anything that comes from other people, if they are not meant to support you in leading a path of light and hope, they are not meant to be for you. You are not meant to learn with them. Okay? The last example that is coming in here, what you need to release, the need of following people that you trust they are example for you and they are not. What I'm trying to say with this, let's say, for example, let's bring famous people. It doesn't have to be, okay? Let's say you have a mentor, or you want to have a mentor, and this mentor that has to be famous. Deep down you feel like, this is not for me. No matter how good they are, no matter how great they are not for me. This is not the energy that I want to embrace. Know that that's your truth. That's your truth right now for you, pile number 2. Okay? Don't follow the crowd. The crowd needs to go where they have to go. You yourself, you need to be where you have to be, in your own truth, taking care of your own life. So what you need to release? People that might want to take you to a different path, a path of darkness instead of hope. What you need to release? People that do not contribute for your progress. People that instead of allowing you to learn, they want you to deviate from the truth and embrace whatever they believe in that doesn't align with your purpose. What you need to release? The need of following the crowd and putting yourself in danger. How can you do this? By surrendering comparisons with other people and remembering, keeping your eyes trained on yourself is the best thing that you can do. Focusing on your own strengths attractiveness, and power is the best gift you can give to your old self. Remember, you are unique. You are your own true version of what is called one of a kind. You are one of a kind. So accept yourself the way you are. This is the message for people connected to pile number 2. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye.